god. Take two. In the last video, I noticed that there was some confusion on what makes someone a 2000s kid. In order to be a 2000s kid, you don't have to necessarily be born in the 2000s. You have to have grown up in the early 2000s. So a 2000s kid could also consist of someone born in like 1998, 1997 through like 2000 and probably like maybe 5. Okay, so the clothes from the 2000s definitely are like the worst clothes from any decade ever. If you grew up in the 2000s, you definitely remember ponchos, which were these like sweaters without sleeves, and you would wear them like over like your church dresses and stuff. Another thing 2000s kids remember probably really good is Heelys. You know those shoes, I guess you could call them like skating shoes, but they were sneakers. I think Skechers made them, I'm not sure, but they were sneakers with wheels on the bottom, and they were banned in school because people would try to skate down the hallways. Another fashion thing from the 2000s that you probably remember is shutter shades. And like, I used to like think Kanye was so cool because Kanye had shutter shades, and I was like, oh my god, if Kanye's got shutter shades, then Willie's got shutter shades too. But like, they were still pointless to me because you couldn't actually see through them. So another thing from the 2000s in fashion is rubber bracelets, and this goes from silly bands, which are those bracelets that I actually wish they would bring these back, but whatever. They are those bracelets that came in like animal shapes and food and all that. And I know in my elementary school there was this one girl who she had like at least 100, and she would wear it on both arms all the way up to the top of her arm. It was really weird. And those I love booby bracelets, and basically like any rubber bracelets along those lines. I guess this isn't like a clothing thing, but another thing from the 2000s was the whole scene look. Just scene took over the 2000s, and I'm not gonna lie, I tried to go through my own little scene emo face and it didn't work out. The last item of clothing is colored skinny jeans. I am a culprit of this fashion crime. That was ugly, I'm sorry. Okay, but I owned so many colored skinny jeans, and it didn't help that I was like really fat too, because I just looked like a giant blueberry or strawberry or kiwi or like whatever colored jeans I was wearing. I resembled the fruit. And I remember my first day of 7th grade outfit. It was a jean button down shirt and pink acid wash jeans and then pink high tops, which is like 5 years too late, to be honest, because like this isn't even the early 2000s anymore. This is like the 2010s, so I don't know what I was thinking. Moving on to 2000s, I guess you could say like items and electronics. Number one would be the, I don't know if it's the Walkman or the Discman, but you know those portable CD MP3 players, and it came with headphones, and you put the CD in. A Discman, yeah, okay. And you put the CD in, somehow people would put it in their pockets, which didn't make much sense to me because pockets aren't that big, and you would just carry those around, and if you had one, you were literally like the baddest on the block.
You were ahead of the game.
Exactly. Not electronic, but like computer game would be Pop Tropica and Webkins. And you know Webkins are being sold for like $1 now, and I'm like, come on. Back then they were like $5 to $50, and like if you got one, it was like it was an honor. It was like someone giving you gold. Then there's Pop Tropica, and like in school, when you had computer lab day, you would try to join your friend's room, and if someone didn't invite you to the room, it meant that they didn't like you. And it was just really like, that's how you could be petty, I guess, in like 5th grade, is by not inviting someone to your Pop Tropica room. Another electronic is the Tamagotchi, and I never had one of these, so I can't explain how they work too much. But if you had one, then you were definitely a 2000s kid. The T-Mobile flip phone used to be the iPhone of the 2000s. I don't know how exactly, because thinking about them, they weren't all that great. I think it's because they had a back camera and you could text. I think they had, honestly, I don't know. But they were just really cool back. We're gonna move on to like celebrities / things that happened in 2000s. If you're a 2000s kids, you remember when Britney and Christina Aguilera, I think it was, kissed at some music awards thing, and it was like all people talked about for like a week, just like this whole like Taylor and Kim Kardashian thing. So you remember when Britney Spears had this breakdown and she shaved all of her hair off, and like all I remember is her bald holding her baby. It was so weird. You also remember when, what's her name, Zoe from Zoe 101, Jamie Lynn Spears became pregnant and ruined the entire show, and they had to end this freaking season because she decided that she wanted to get pregnant. You also remember like when you would try to sing I kissed a girl and I liked it, and your mom would be like, turn that off, or like give you some dirty nasty look like, what are you talking about, like, are you lesbo? And you'd be like, oh no, not lesbo. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about what makes someone a 2000s kid, because now 2000s kids are transferring into young adults. That is it for today's 2000s kid video. If you want, I can make a part 3 because there is more information, but I could just keep making part 3s and 4s. But if you want, just comment and like, subscribe if I should. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.